Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Pitts looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Clayton Kershaw is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Ready now, Jesse Pitts, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Pitch on the way. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Popped him up. Beltre on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitts, a runner at second with 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Liner in there for a base hit.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1-2.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Hot shot down the line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Bobo is on his way home. And a relay home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Stepping in now, Carmen Feliciano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Jeff Pitts has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Mickey Munson will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box, Edgar Silva. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Digging in, Robert Fry, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right
here. In the dirt here. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ground ball right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
At the plate, Victor Fuentes, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, one guy to keep your eye on is the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Douglas Beltre, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Missed with a slider.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pitts sprinting after it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Digging in now, Rafael Vasquez, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So digging in now, Pablo Sandoval. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Twins 1. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. John Pitts waits on deck. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, John Pitts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Pitts is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he'll be back in standing up. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Pitts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2 the count. Pitts, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Standing in, Sava Tavitsi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pitts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Comes set and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rays 3 and the Twins 1. Leading off the inning, Kurt Quinn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it to second for 1? But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
Here's Brian Dozier now. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Cain leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. as he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box, Edgar Silva, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Misses, ball two. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up next for Minnesota, Robert Fry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pitch is over, and that's the third out. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. We've played two. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Connor Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Pitts, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. He's a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman. But I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Into the box now, Boof Bobo. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. One and two now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 and 2. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Fuentes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Victor Fuentes was retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Douglas Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and he pulls it down the line and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Feliciano.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the dive. The second for one. Save.
The right fielder, number 31, John.
So striding in, John Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up now, Sava Tavitsi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. In there, 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Vasquez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. At the plate, Kurt Wynn. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1. Here's an off-speed pitch called for a strike. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Edgar Silva, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. Win at second. Dozier at first. One gone. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Robert Fry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Twins 2. Ready for another shot now, Jesse Pitts. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 on the way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Now batting, Connor Pitts. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Vasquez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Boof Bobo. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. He's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Victor Fuentes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Victor Fuentes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Douglas Beltre, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box, Rafael Vasquez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Silva is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano.
Digging in once again, Carmen Feliciano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Ball
The
1.
fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The 1-2. Here's Dozier out at short. He's right there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, Georgia, Jeff Pitts.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3 and 2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Ryan Ware takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
54, Ryan Ware.
John Pitts will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 00.
So stepping in, Kurt Winn. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. It's a fastball center cut.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Ball even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it. Hits. 2 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. At the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Josh should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
High in the air out to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter,
Into the
number
box
1.
now, Sava Tavitsi. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he lays off the Slurve. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And he is in there.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's a tough take. This year against right-handed pitching, Pitts carries. A hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Popped him up. Beltre has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Lorenzo Nieve gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. The next twin up, Brian Dozier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Pitts scoops it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Edgar Silva.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Silva. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And here's the 3-2 from him. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Pitts right there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Robert Fry.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Fry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pitts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 3-2. Julio McNamara will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Julio McNamara.
Leading off the inning, Booth Bobo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. High chopper over to first. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Carmen Feliciano. Though discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Pitch on the way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Jeff Pitts. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count is 1-2.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They're up 3-2. Gil Cruz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Gil Cruz.
Now it will be the Minnesota DH. Victor Quentin, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Rafael Vasquez will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Rafael Vasquez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Still a 3-2 ball game. George Contos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. John Pitts will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding forward now, Sammy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. Contos shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in, Sava Tavitsi. Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and misses. Throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is taken for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits at second with 2 down. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Line hard toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Wyatt Kaiser takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Wyatt Kaiser.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way. Is back up the middle and into center field. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Popped him up. Win is there. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Rays are out in front, 5-2. Gregory Pitts is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Gregory Pitts.
Now at the plate, Kurt Wynn. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
5-2 the final today. Tampa Bay hosts road win number 40 on the year. Mickey Munson earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Gregory Pitts earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game with victorious Rays. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field.